So there we go. Phase 1 cleared. Phase 2. And here's where it gets really, really dangerous. As you can probably tell. You pretty much never want to be fighting knights. Here they are. And there's a lot of them. And I've got the greatsword one to aggro me already. That's bad. That is bad, actually. I need you to run. That's actually what I need. So I need this man to commit. Come on, commit. Okay, it's beginning to turn around, so I'm... First one. I think I'm a little bit more confident in dealing with greatsword guys. Because I can just do that. They're not overly smart, let's be honest. And that leaves one. So as you can tell, the danger of this area is accidentally luring like more than one of these at once, and then it's a real problem. All right. You're back, you drop. Alright. We're at the top. Don't think there's anything over here. I will open this door though. Just so I don't have to do it later. And the boss is right up there. Like, can you tell by like all the dramatic effects and stuff? The boss is nearby. So apparently, I think you can summon Orbeck of Vinheim for this fight as well. But first, let's unlock the shortcut. Because this shortcut is actually kind of cool. And the frame rate is really bad over here, by the way. And the shortcut also hides, I believe, the last Titanite slab of this area. So we're back in this cathedral here. You'll remember there was an elevator down here as well that wouldn't move. And we just went down from up top. Because there's a second secret elevator. Secret elevator's always been one of my favorite ones. Here's the item to be had. Last Titanite slab of this area, and as far as I know, only 2 more in the game. And one of them is a reward for being the hardest boss. Which basically means you're allowed to max out 5 weapons per playthrough. Oops. So while we wait for this elevator, we've got a few things we can do. Let's see. In my other character, I do have a little bit of a fake build going on, so I can enchant my weapon to make it a little bit stronger with some lightning magic, which is about the only use Faith has in this game, sadly. I don't have that luxury on this character. I'm also got to switch bonfires next time. And by next time, I mean when I inevitably die to this boss, because there's no way I'm doing this first try. At least not without a summon. And I can summon Sirris. This boss took me about 12 tries first time without a summon. Thought you could summon Orbeck here. Honestly, summon him in the archives. Oh well. Should I summon Sirris? I mean, I did her quest line. You know what? People are going to complain either way. People are probably already complaining that I'm using the Dark Sword. So who cares? Let's summon Sirris. And let's use the Dark Sword. Alright. We're good.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing.
So I'm pretty sure his boss...
Now have your rest.
I'm sure he has pretty good resistance to magic. I've seen Sirris' damage on him, and she basically does nothing. Here's the gimmick of this boss, teleporting attacks. So you can well imagine where all the trouble comes from. I don't think my Darkness enchantment is doing anything to him. Should have blocked that. Yeah, my Darkness enchantment did absolutely nothing. Come on. Thank you, Sirris. Got him. But why would this be one phase? Honestly, I would argue his first phase is just as hard as the second phase. The second phase just adds a couple add-ons.
Dear brother, I'm on my way.
So, here's the deal, like, pretty much every boss in this game that's left has two phases.
Brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince.
And if you fuck up one phase, very much like Abyss Watchers, you've got to do the whole thing.
Is our curse.
And that's why I died so many times on this boss the first time. And now this boss fight becomes very similar to a Dark Souls 2 boss fight. That was also in a similar place in the game, one of the last fights in the game. At least in the base game. If you remember Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, this is very similar gimmick to that. Sirris is dead. Now this fight is real. Shit.
Dear brother.
Oh, come on, I said roll. Shit.
Marks are brave, but
Fuck me.
you may rest here too, if you like.
Can't believe I rolled late and then rolled early. I honestly thought I rolled that in time. Can't believe I got hit by his magic attack that I totally saw coming. Literally 1 frame too late on my roll. So as you can see, that's why that boss is so fucking tough. Because all it takes is fuck up 1 roll and you end up panicking and dying. Especially when it's like the easiest roll in the fight, dodging the spell. Literally the easiest roll in the fight I fuck up. So I'm gonna go to this bonfire because it's a little bit closer. I'm gonna stare at the floor the entire time. Because looking up apparently just kills my frame rate. Though the game seems to want me to look up all the time. Alright. Well, there's a reason I sent the elevator back down. And it's because this boss is a son of a bitch. Is, like, it's really fucking tough. Let's just throw it that way. If I had more gold pine resin, I would totally use it. Sadly, I don't. Might try my luck with magic. So you gotta take this top part just a little bit slow at first to not aggro those guys. Pop another ember. I've got a ton of them for a reason. I can summon Sirris again. She really doesn't help that much aside from take some of the aggro off the boss. Just temporarily. This boss is quite aggressive. As a matter of fact, on Embered, I've been known to walk through this fog door and die instantly. Because the boss will just use like a jump attack off the bat and I'll fail to dodge it. That's happened to me a few times before. Like, if you're not Embered, this boss can just straight up kill you the second you enter the room. Because you don't have time to lock on. Okay, magic does do a little bit more damage to him. Sword. Cover those. Cover some stamina. Let's get him off Sirris for a bit. Hot. Sirris is already dead.
This spot.
I'm dead.
Rocks are brave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
I thought I ran past that. This is already going way more poorly than it did yesterday. Like I said, summoning a phantom does not guarantee you victory in any sense of the word, especially when Sirris' next isn't the one to heal. But that's more on Sirris than anything else. Like, I mean, NPCs in this game are known to be fairly useless at times. Sirris is a really bad example of that because her attacks do, like, nothing. She's literally just a distraction for the boss while I, you know, have the real fight with it. And I'm not doing this fight all numbered because I definitely need the extra health. I did send this back down, right? Good. Let's get me time. The pill doesn't seem to do me good, so... may not have been a huge damage buff, but it was definitely a damage buff. And I will take that to the bank every time. Okay. Let's do this one more time. I don't know where Orbeck is. His summon sign should be here. Unless you only get to summon them for the archives. In which case I have to find out where his sign is in there. I might take Orbeck with me next time if I know where his sign is. Like I said, walk through the fog door and get hit immediately. Chris. That attack does a shitload of damage. Roll them. Got him. Skip the cutscene. There we go. There's his magic. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, dear brother.
There goes Sirris. And he's done. I've yet to fight this guy if Sirris surviving, mind you. I did it yesterday, and she died right around here, too.
Among the accursed.
So I could have done that without an NPC. I did it while I bore you guys of 20 attempts, because I'm not cutting out any of those. Alright, so that's all there is up here. It's now completely dead-ended. And because I've defeated him, I believe that means that Orbeck should now appear in the Grand Archives. As a corpse, mind you, but... Let's go finish up Orbeck's questline, shall we? And maybe I'll start the optional area. Just maybe. Matter of fact, I might just finish the game today, let's be honest. Not in this recording, I'll stop the recording, have lunch, and then finish the game when I come back. But I do have a lot of souls on me, so I have to be careful not to fucking eat shit and die. Ah, forget it. Not worth the effort. Of course, Orbeck's corpse, if it's here, is going to be in the worst area of the zone. It is. There's his ashes. Back to the shrine. So yeah, Orbeck may have gotten a little bit overzealous, and yeah. He's dead because of it. Which means I can go do something for Yuria.
Speak then. Very well, then take nourishment.
Alright. Let's go to 25. Because there's a particular shield I'm going to want to build towards. And I think I'll give her the eyes of a Firekeeper right now.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing.
So if you continue to talk to her, you can open up the option for the second ending.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Now, if you do accept the world without flame, it actually changes the Firelink music for the rest of the game. Fun fact. I'm not going to do that right now.
Of course not. Please, kill me before I am drawn into the darkness, seduced by the thin light and the awful betrayal. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
So there you go. I can go get the souls of the Twin Princes checked out. The Greatsword's actually kind of nice. I might actually buy it.
Aha, that's so.
Let's see. So there's the first sword. Just a standard holy sword. It's a trick weapon. It has a sword beam, I believe. It's not overly powerful. It's just a gimmick weapon. Now the real prize, if I can find it, right here, Lorian's Greatsword. It has some pretty cool stuff, so I'm going to take it.
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine own volition. I speak these words with pride. Choose thy fate alone. Seize it with thine own hands. All the more should thy fate entail such foul betrayal.
So that dialogue changes when you give her the eyes. If you kill the Firekeeper, you can take the eyes back. I don't think I'm going to bar killing the Firekeeper. But in any case, I do have this new sword to play around with, so let's reinforce it.
Ah, 'tis good to what needs smith.
So it's Lorian's greatsword. And I'm probably going to make this +5. And all the way to +5. You will see why.
Pretty be careful, I don't want to see my...
Let's see. This weighs 20. Lorian's greatsword weighs significantly less. Sorry, I'm not wearing the mirror vest, am I? Let's put that mirror vest back on. I've got to wait for it. So this sword, I'm kind of hesitant to swing it around in here because it's a little bit frightening, to say the least. We'll go outside and swing it around a bit once this fog door disappears. Should also mention that we've now completed Sirris' side quest. Once the Twin Princes are defeated, that's the last encounter you can summon her for, and I believe she loses her purpose and dies. And that's the end of her quest line. You can end it prematurely by killing her at any point to get her sword. But I figured I'd show you guys the end of her quest line as well. And then I still have to give the Ashes of War back to someone. It's not bad. Let's see the R2. Really useful against regular enemies and invaders. That launcher. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm doing it. God, that was worth it. And there's the Sunless Talisman. Off Sirris' corpse. Who decided to kill herself in front of her grandfather's grave. So I think that also lets you buy Sirris' stuff from the merchant. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, just activating the R2 sets the sword on fire. And does extra damage. Pretty cool, pretty unique weapon. And of course, even without stamina, you can still get the launcher. Okay. So let's talk to the merchant. We've got some ashes to give. No, let's not give her Orbek's ashes, that's bad. Because Orbek didn't really sell anything of usefulness. I could also give her the tomes I picked up again.
Yes. Oh, is this a divine tome? What on earth are you thinking? I wouldn't go near a divine tome, or any so-called miracle. And casters of miracles are sure to steer clear of me. So please, don't torture me so.
If you persist.
Ah, you. How could you? Oh, I know. I know. I owe my life to you. Fine then. But just this once, I will tell you this tale. But do understand, it will be my first time. I'll have no sniggering should I err.
And we can give her the Londor one.
Oh, I know. Fine then, I'll have no
And now you can get your dark stuff from her.
Do stay safe.
Alright. I bought all her stuff on my art game. It doesn't really seem to change her dialogue too much. So we'll go to the Uriah.
Speak freely, thy lordship.
We'll give her Orbek's ashes.
I see Orbek's claim is proven false, as it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londor treasure befitting of a true lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
And there's the Lorian blade, which is a bleed weapon that I'll probably never use.
Be safe, I prithee rest.
So I could do the end of the game right now. I've met the requirements for it. Don't think I will. Seems a little bit early for that. Instead, what I will do is I will begin to travel, because we have one more thing to do before we activate the end game, and it's an Irithil dungeon, and it's the final optional area. But you know what? I've been going for over an hour and a half. I think this is a good place to end it. I can probably squeeze 4 videos out of this if I really wanted to. I think I'll make it into 3 because there's a lot of attempts on Lorian. So yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll probably see you guys either later today or later this week, because we're very close to the end of the game. Probably 2 hours left. So until then, I will see you guys next time.